Tucked deep within the freezing, mist-shrouded peaks of the northern mountains lies a fortress that history forgot to conquer. For centuries, empires rose and fell, turning neighboring kingdoms to ash. Yet, this single stone citadel stood defiant through every siege. No battering ram ever breached its gates. No enemy army ever claimed its keep. But how is it possible for a handful of defenders to hold off the greatest military powers of the ancient world? The answer does not lie in magic, but in a terrifying psychological strategy. That made the enemy defeat themselves before a single sword was drawn. The year was 1240 AD. The local warlord, confident and ruthless, marched an unstoppable force of 100,000 elite troops right to the base of the mountain. Inside the fortress, the commander didn't call for reinforcements. He didn't stockpile endless months of grain. He simply looked down from the parapets at the sea of tents stretching across the valley, knowing that an open fight meant total annihilation. They were outnumbered 2,000 to 1. By all laws of war, the citadel should have fallen in 3 days. Instead, it triggered a psychological nightmare. Under the cover of a pitch-black moonless night, the defenders did the unthinkable. They opened hidden subterranean tunnels, carved deep into the living rock of the mountain long before they were born. Instead of waiting for a frontal assault, small groups of defenders slipped out behind enemy lines. They didn't attack the main camp. They ignited fires at random points, beat heavy war drums from the deep ravines, and let out eerie, echoing chants that bounced off the canyon walls. To the massive invading army, it sounded as though an unseen demon army of thousands had surrounded them from within. Paranoia tore through the enemy ranks. Convinced they were fighting cursed ground and an invisible foe, panic turned into a full-scale riot. By sunrise, the great 100,000-strong army was fleeing down the mountain in absolute chaos, trampling their own supply lines. To this day, military historians walk these ruins and shake their heads in disbelief. The stones remain silent, but the legend endures, proving that sometimes the most powerful weapon in history isn't an army, but the fear you plant in your enemy's mind.